Tuesday morning, Oscar's already set off a load, Rob's setting off with another one, and with this more load of OSR straw to shift. It is absolutely stunning. It's as bright as barley straw, although the camera doesn't show you, which is really annoying. I don't know how I changed the colour on my phone, but yeah, getting through it. A bit more efficient. Merlot air conditioning was a bit rubbish, but them two fuses had gone that drive the fans up there, and I think because they were a bit blocked up.
It made a quirky logo.
Look who's turned up.
Yeah.
She's running off. Benji's on his way back from tracks, pulling an island, and he's in his Land Cruiser. And I was asking what NBF means, but it's New Barn Farm.
Yeah,
so it made a good logo. And this is one of the tray backs that he's made for a Land Cruiser. And that's pretty much all you do now, isn't it? Land Cruisers.
Land Cruisers, yeah, and engineering.
So what have you got in there? You got a tent thing on the top.
Yeah, the tent box.
Generator.
No, that's a fridge.
A fridge.
Yeah. And then she's pretty retro inside. And then.
So you press all this and do all that fancy welding?
Personally, I have a laser cutting company that cuts and folds, so the whole product is made of sheet metal.
Yeah.
And then it's cut and folded into the profiles and the doors, and then we get it welded together. I have a good friend of mine, Ed.
What do you do with the boxes you take off?
Of the tub?
Yeah.
Usually they would, if it was a new truck, so if a customer came to us with a Hilux out of the factory, we take the tub off and they've then got that to sell. Or the trays are only bolted on to the original chassis mountings. The lighting looms, when we wire them up, we don't cut the loom, we splice and put our own plugs in the loom. So if you ever want to put the vehicle back to standard, you can just bolt it all back.
Oh, and then move that to your new one.
Change the vehicle, so I'll try and use it as a selling point. If you think you're going to change your vehicle, like a lot of businesses change their vehicle every so many years, we can just bolt this back on the new vehicle.
Yeah,
the tray could last you.
But when I was in Australia, they were all like that, and New Zealand.
Yeah, but that's where I got the concept to spend quite a bit of time in Australia and New Zealand. So
yeah.
Came home and decided I'd give it a shot.
Proper tyres, them, aren't they?
We're getting through them with all the mileage I'm doing with my tractor put in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's storage that side, and on the other side there's a fridge freezer as well.
But you can fit quite a bit on the back of that because it's so flat, isn't it?
Yeah, so with a single cab tray, if you had a storage cabinet, this is a 700 storage cabinet, you've still got the same size tray space that a dual cab pickup would have.
Oh, I see, yeah. So you could have a row of seats there and your other one, yeah. And
so
then
on a dual cab, your tray would only be 1800 long, but on a single cab, it's 2.5 meters long. We make a quarter tank that goes in here too. So
you can wash your hands.
Fit water the dog or whatever you need to do.
No way.
It's all made
Cool.
of aluminium on a steel subframe.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyway, I've got to go meet someone about roller shutter door, but good to see you.
No worries.
Lewis is here from Pavilion Doors, and he's been measuring up for the roller shutter door, and then we're going to put a fire exit in as well. Here. Yeah, and he does the doors for Hannah, Crazy Hannah from Bridgewater, if you're watching Hannah. Yeah, just the door to go on, and then hopefully in a few days, that concrete will be hard enough to get that straw inside, because it's going to rain on Saturday. You see on the camera the daisies or the mayweed growing where the QUADRAC drove across here in the winter. So does it make it wet, or did it kill the grass and mean that the mayweed could take over? I don't know. I'm looking at this spring wheat, absolutely struggling with the dry weather. Still green though, but then some bits of it are completely dead. I mean, there's one there that's shed out. So it's still quite plump, to be fair. But it's I don't think it's going to have a lot of potential. It's not going to be very tall either, is it? Only like a foot tall. Whereas the maize, I'll go and show you. Yeah, some of the maize, 7, nearly 8 foot tall, tassels and cobs on it already. Bit of partridge, but this is some of the stuff that wasn't eaten that much by the what was it called? Wireworm. The other stuff where we had to patch up has still got a lot of growing to do, as you can see. You can see obviously that one wasn't eaten first drilling, so that's nice and tall, flowering. But the stuff that was sown later, it's only like 4 foot tall. Whether it'll catch up, we'll see, but it's obviously very, very dry. Be great if it all looked like this. See what weather we get. Bit of rain at the weekend, start it growing, won't it? And then this should boot on a bit. I was on the phone, but my dad's just brushed this now with the broom on the mini Merlot, just a little bit to get up, because this floor will probably be on to spring barley next time, or at least we'll be storing it on here before we put it through the dryer and clean it. So just a little bit more to scoop up. It's good at doing the floor, this. Problem with pedestals is they get a little bit in the way, so I'm just going to push up with the pusher. It's a bit narrower than the bucket, and get it right to the back past that tube sticking up. Right, shove now. I need to put another pedestal in, then move the rest of that pile over. But Morgan's been doing a job for Nick with the QUADRAC today, and he's got it stuck. So I'm going to go and have a quick look what's going on. Yeah, so he's been moving this mound of soil, well, clay really, which was really dry on the top, but the middle's quite squidgy. So he was driving on top, self-loading and moving it, and now he's dropped through and got stuck, and it needs to go uphill to get out. Yeah, that's a little bit stuck. We've got Fent on the front and Joe's 315. That's 600 horsepower. 500 horsepower in the QUADRAC nearly. And then we got Nick on the back with the digger. Just starting to move, and he's out because he's downhill now. Whee! Thought there might have been a big hole, but there isn't really, because the scraper box just pulled it level. Now we've sorted Morgan out, I'm going to move some of this wheat over. This is the last of the feed wheat. Everything else then should be milling wheat left to go. Now time to put the skyfall through. There's 1, 2 buckets in my way, and I've got 1 bucket on, so I'm going to have to put 3 buckets on. Drop this one off, put them 2 on, and put this one back on just to get out of it. The big pusher is good, but then this little one is very handy for little jobs like this, where you just put a bit in the back of the shed and you're working around the pedestals. We've got some more concrete panels coming tomorrow as well to go in the other shed to do a bit of division. So we'll get them unloaded tomorrow and then push the OSR into that gap that we're going to make, and then we'll probably have to use the big pusher to push that up, because OSR flows like water. In the meantime, Andrew's been been baling, and John's been combining all day as well. For Bill,
Skyfall that's in the dryer was cut at all different moisture levels, some around that, some a bit lower than, well, some a lot lower than that. And the bushel weight's 75.29, which is good enough because of the temperature, because it was cut on a really hot day. So I'm going to put that in the dryer, blow it with cold air. That will lower that temperature, improve that bushel weight, and lower the moisture without any heat. And then we'll kick it out in a few hours and put it in the shed ready for storage.
So that's, I don't know, needs a few hours now. That bay's completely empty. That's what I had the feed wheat in. That's got the milling wheat in it now, which I've just nibbled a bit out, put into there, 20 tonne in the batch. I was moving that grain, Rob just took over because I've just edited a little bit of the video you've watched. I've just got a little bit more to do. And then we're going to run up some straw, but it was a late video last night, so I might upload it early for you. Quick today, Richard Edgar is 46. Oliver Wilkinson is the big 7. Happy birthday to you. George Batt is 10, big 10 actually, and Simon Fender, it was his birthday yesterday and it wasn't written down, so here he is today. We're now £115,368. I've done the birthday bumper really quick because I know people fast forward it. Now, I'm now going to take, it was quite a late video last night because we were taking this straw, so there's 2 load if you can see, over there now, ready to go. So we're going to take that now and it'll take us, I don't know, an hour, about 2 hours probably round trip. So the video will get late, so I've done it early. But today James has been to Diggerland with Charlotte, and if you want to watch him on a digger, so I'm going to leave you with James driving a 3-ton digger.